Ladies and gentlemen, Budgy Smugglers, we are back.
We're back, baby!
My name is Jeremy Dooley, and I am joined, as always, by fellow comedian Stevie B, Stephen Bradshaw.
Oh, welcome back, smugglers. We've got a jam-packed episode, as always. We've got a bit of Matildas news, the F1, footy, NRL. Everything's kicking off over the next couple of weeks. We'll wrap up the Winter Olympics along with all your favourites. Get around us, off-field antics, top 5, power rankings, all that jazz. But Dools, you've just returned to the state of Victoria after a week in Darwin. How was it, mate?
Good. It was a great week. Great week of shows. It was very hot up there.
Oh, yeah.
Very rainy and hot and humid. The feeling of sweating through your jeans on stage is not a pleasant one. That's how hot it gets up there. And it's like you get the rooms packed. But it was great. I saw some different parts of Australia that I'd never been to before.
Gotta love that.
We went down to Katherine.
Yep.
Hello
Hello to all our listeners in Katherine. By the way.
Hello. We did some shows at the Air Force Base there.
That's wild.
Which was fun.
How was that?
That was great. It was great. It's been a big week. So Monday of last week, I had a gig in Victoria. So it was in Flemington.
Yes.
And it was an insane lineup.
Yes.
So
I remember you saying last week.
Yeah, it was like Ben Knight, then it was Dave Thornton, then me, then we had a break, then Nicky Barry, then Luke Kidgel. That is a hot show.
That's one of the best lineups I've ever heard.
A free gig.
For a free gig.
On a Monday night. That's like a weekend run at the lounge. Like that's a huge lineup. So that was good. And then Wednesday flew up to Darwin.
Yes.
So it was myself and Jared Goundry. Hot show on the Wednesday night at Top Floor Comedy in Darwin. Packed. The room was absolutely heaving. And then Thursday we drove down to Tyndall Air Force Base, just past Katherine there. Probably had about 200 or so. And it was a loose, rowdy, lot of chatter, lot of giving it back to them, and it was a hot show. It was wild. They've got a game there that they really love, and after the gig, they're like, "You got to come and play Rage Cage or whatever it's called."
Yep,
some boozer game that they play there, and things got pretty loose. We saw a few of them the next day in town, and it was a big night for them. It was a big night on the Tyndall social calendar, and it was cool. It was lovely people up there. And then Friday night, Top Floor Comedy. I hosted their regular Friday night show. Yeah, that was great. Good stuff. The Darwin scene is, it's building. It's getting stronger. They got fantastic audiences up there, and it's a very supportive comedy community, which is good and not that common. To be fair, it's not like a Shark Tank. Everyone's very supportive up there of each other, which is great. They get around each other. They help write together, and they all go to the shows and watch each other perform. It was fantastic. Saturday, 2 more shows at Top Floor Comedy. Myself and Jared Goundry. Again, super loose shows. First one in particular was super loose, and then it was a very quick changeover between shows. One of those ones where when the room is so packed and you're in such a warm climate, we probably needed maybe an extra hour to just cool the room temperature.
The body heat,
yeah. So the second show, my T-shirt is a different color, which is good. And then Sunday night, we're in Humpty Doo, and we brought the owner of Top Floor Comedy, Bryant Clark. He came and emceed.
Chuck Norris himself?
Yeah, exactly. Clark Norris. Yeah,
sorry.
And he absolutely destroyed. And so I was headlining that show. So Bryant Clark got on, destroyed. Goundry got on and absolutely crushed, and I'm at the back like, I don't know if they're going to have laughs in them.
Yes.
And you're having to follow 2 incredible responses, and then got on there, and they were a fantastic audience. They were laughing from start of the show to the end of the show, and they were laughing with just a heap of intensity. It was absolutely fantastic. Met a lot of great people, sold a lot of merch.
Hell yeah.
It was good. It was good. Ate some laksa.
Yes. Where did you go?
Went to Yati's laksa.
Yati's?
Mate. Yat. So...
Some of the Mary fans out there are going to be very disappointed.
So, I did a little bit of research. I did a bit of surveying at every gig, asking people, like, what do you reckon? And they're like, all right, if you're new to Darwin or a tourist, you go to Mary's because it's very good.
Yes,
it is very good. But if you're local and and you've been there for a while, you know that Yardies secretly is better. And I'd noticed. Wow, this blew my mind. You can go there with your own container to do takeaways. So people were rocking up. You know when it's like bring your own cup day to 7-Eleven?
Yeah. With like
it was like that.
Bin.
Yeah, people were rocking up with huge buckets and just getting it. And it's so good. And then we went to one of the skewers, the Thai barbecuing thing. We had the very... lovely titled pork meat stick.
Oh, who doesn't love a pork meat stick?
It was phenomenal. It was so good. The prep markets, gotta love them on a Saturday morning.
I'm getting my mouth is salivating just thinking about a bit of Laska.
We had lunch yesterday at the Humpty Doo Hotel as well, the one that we went to that time.
Pub? Yeah. How was that?
Jared Goundry hadn't ever been to Humpty Doo before.
Yeah, of course. You gotta stop in, get a stub.
Let's go here, and he was just like, "What is this place?"
Yes.
It's very. If you've never been there, it does paint the picture. Like if you're a foreigner and you're thinking, "What's Australia like?" It's the Humpty Doo pub.
Yeah, exactly. It's the most Australian.
It was wild. But it was a great week of shows. Met a lot of great people. So thank you to everyone who came along and gave me some follows on the socials as well. So love that. And Darwin, gotta love it.
When you get back from Darwin, you take a little break, but I have done this a few times since my last visit to Darwin. You just get a hankering for Laska, and then you order it, and it's just nowhere near the same. It's not even in the same stratosphere.
No.
Have you done that since you've been back in Melbourne?
I mean, I've only been back for a few hours, but
yeah, true.
And I feel it too. Look, there is a chance I will order a cheeky little, pork laksa tonight. Maybe we'll see.
Really?
We'll see how we're going. Yep.
It's kind of fever.
Yeah, it's
a fever for the Laska.
The broth is just so good.
So good.
It was a good week.
What a week.
Great week of shows and feeling good.
Last week feels like forever ago.
It does.
What's happened?
What's happened? I'm glad that I've took a few weeks to just sort of chill out and ease into the year because the next 6 weeks are absolutely
mental.
Next few months, actually, now that I look at my calendar, absolutely mental. Also, went to breakfast yesterday morning and the chili scramble there at the cafe. What's it called? Perkin Palette.
Okay.
The chili scramble there comes standard with lobster.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I love that.
It was very, very mucho delicioso, I think is how they say it.
Very good. Very good. What a week.
How about yourself? You stepped into some big stages.
I had to put my big boy pants on over the week. Yeah, I did a few gigs last week. I also have taken it a bit easier than I normally do into the year, just doing 1 or 2 gigs a week. And then last week I was performing at the Capitol Theatre. Hey. Sold out crowd, 800 people. I did fit in a couple of open mics just to get my sea bearings. And I don't know why. That didn't help me out at all. But yeah, I had the absolute honor of opening up for Samoan comedy legend Tofiga, one of the Laughing Samoans. So a very heavy Islander crowd, which I love.
Like literally?
Very heavy Islander crowd. They did a few of the weight jokes that I and Tofiga told a lot of them. So they got behind that. But yeah, it's a weird experience. It was a great experience. I can't wait to do it again, but very different from what we're used to, which maybe a big room might be a couple of hundred people. That feels like a great room for myself anyway. I'm pumped if there's over 100 people in there, but to have 800 staring down from a high angle in the middle of the city, it was a different experience. And but it was awesome. What an experience. Yeah. Very happy.
Yeah. And what was it like for you? Because it is a phenomenal venue.
Yeah.
And when you're performing in a theatre, it is very different to performing, open, even like full pubs, right?
Yes.
It's very different. It's a very different experience. What was that like for you?
It was interesting, and it was like I kind of went there early. I walked around the stage, got a feel for the venue, but it was very different going out there. The audience felt very far away. It was very dark. I made some cracks about the room, which didn't quite land because I made a joke in rehearsal or sound check that the sound guys cracked up for, which was like, it's an honor to perform in a theatre built completely out of Lego. Which got a huge laugh. Not so much when I did it on stage. I'm not a lot of Lego fans, so there was stuff like that. But it felt like almost a completely different experience. But at the end of the day, if you've got funny jokes, they laugh at them, so it's not that different.
Yep, great.
But yeah, that was
stuff. I love that. It's a good gig, and like I don't know much about Tofiga. What's give me the rundown on the great man.
So Samoan, so a lot of talk about growing up as a Samoan, and a lot of talk about family, and a lot of jokes and funny voices, and it was some of the laughs, because there was so many people in there, and then the way that it funnels down towards the stage, or some of the loudest laughs I've ever heard. Even the bass on that theatre as well, like I've been to bigger gigs at like huge venues, and the laughs go up, but down there it just felt like they rolled over the back of you towards the stage. So he absolutely murdered. A few of our friends performed there. Gavin Semple opened for him early in the week. Dane Simpson as well. They all had the same thing, which was just an absolute murderer for, over an hour 20 minutes or so, and just pretty much on a crush the whole time.
Oh, great. Yeah. Gavin Semple did it famously, an Islander.
So yes, they went. He did speak to me. He wanted to give some Pacifica people a chance, and then if struggling to find them, some Indigenous people. And then, it was Elliot McLaren opened up in Sydney. He did a smashing job as well, I heard. So, it was really nice.
Hell yeah. Great. Good stuff.
Oh, man. What a week. We're into it. We are into it. The energy, if the energy feels low, just bear with us. It
was a flight.
That's on me as well.
It's been a long day. Because yesterday we had a gig, and it was, it was a double header gig, so it was a lot, and then straight to the airport.
Let's get into the comments section first, because you gave out, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, your top 5 places to eat in a country town, and we got a lot of feedback on the TikTok.
Yep.
So you want to jump into the comment section? My favorite one was from Dad's home.
Okay.
A little bit racist.
Yeah. We'll get to Dad's home. Tilda hit up first. If there's a red rooster in a bigger regional town, it's always so good. Same with the dodgiest looking Chinese or pizza place you've ever seen.
Great call.
And, there was, like what you commented, Country Town, Red Rooster Country Town is a great call. Smashed many a box on the road, a ripper box on the road. I'm assuming, is that something off the menu?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. A Red Rooster got around it as well. They're like, that's a solid shout. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I had Red Rooster last night.
Yeah. What did you get?
I'm
obviously not a ripper box.
No.
Do you know what a ripper box? You don't know?
No, I thought that was rhyming slang. I thought that was rhyming slang or a euphemism. You know what I mean? I go the rooster roll, normally in a combo. Sometimes I'll get
not a big rooster roll guy.
Oh yeah, no.
The mayo and the chicken and the soggy and the bread.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the honey barbecue ripper roll is good. Get around that in a combo, normally in a combo, but last night I wasn't super hungry, so I just got the rooster roll on its own. Goundry got a flavour wrap.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we got some wings.
Yeah, very good.
What's your
ripper box, baby?
Yeah,
a ripper, that's the little sub with the chicken in it and the lettuce and the sauce and all that kind of stuff. Then you get your chips, you get some chicken wings as well in there. You get the gravy. It's you got to get the ripper box. I can't believe you've never had a ripper box before.
My old housemate Chode, hello Chode, if you're watching. He every week used to get half a chicken and peas.
That's it?
Yeah. I think it was every Friday night. Half a chicken, peas, and a Pepsi Max.
Wow. That's a pretty sad order.
It is a very sad, very sad order indeed.
I feel like you could do that a lot cheaper from Coles. Get the whole chicken for the same price.
Yeah. Plum God. Plum_God. I wonder if he's a plumber or just loves plums.
The fruit.
Yeah. Or what regional town has a Bunnings?
What regional town has a Bunnings?
Yeah.
All of them.
Maybe a Mitre 10. No, I've been to plenty of regional towns that have Bunningses.
Well, I think we might be thinking of the large ones.
Yeah, he might be thinking of like a country town.
He might be thinking of one of those little minute ones with one street, which we get with like a Morts Lake type situation.
Yeah,
so,
and they probably wouldn't even have a Mitre 10. They'd just have like a local like Lens hardware store or something. I don't know if that's a real place.
I've never heard of it. Dad's Home.
Oh, Dad's Home Trident.
He has a trident emoji.
My rule is, full stop. If you walk into food shop and it's run by Indians who can't speak good English, walk out.
I'm glad you're reading this one, not me.
Do not buy the Din Sims in the Bay Marie or a milk drink from the fridge. No matter how hungry you are, walk away. You are ass will thank you later.
Dad's home, baby. I'm sorry if that's your dad and he's home right now.
No, that's a dad who's never home. He
he
went to buy some cigarettes and never came back.
Never came back.
But judging by his level of English, he probably did that in year 8.
Yeah.
I strongly disagree with that. One of the top 5, and this is on an old episode, one of the top 5 foods on the road was a samosa from a place in WA. Like it was, that's a bizarre comment. Indians do great food.
Yeah.
Have you ever eat a curry, bro? Grow up. Dim Sims, maybe he's thinking of different things because he wrote Din Sims. Maybe that's different to a dim sim.
I hope so. You were up in Darwin. Did you get any audience questions?
I did.
I assume you did.
I did.
They love a chat up in Darwin.
They do love a chat. I actually got quite a few questions, so we'll do a couple of them here. The first one is, how do you go? Because like this was for most of the shows, not all, but for most of the shows, as part of Jared Goundry's national tour, and I'm sort of his opening act. Get the crowd fired up, get them nice and toasty, get them ready. He's got a very specific style, so I sort of play with the audience a little bit, get them prepared for what's about to happen to them. But they're not there to watch me, and I know that, and that's so fine. There might be a few here and there, but especially when we're in a military sort of town, they're there for him. Yeah. All right, I'm not military connected in any way, shape, or form, and so one of the, I don't know what you call them. We'll just say Air Force people were asked, like, how do you go doing a gig? No, they weren't a pilot. They were like a mechanic or something. A black hand. That's what they're called. That's what they call themselves.
Oh, that can't be correct anymore.
I was like, huh?
Because they get the oil on their hands.
That's why.
Okay.
That's legit why.
That makes sense.
So they're like, how do you go doing a gig where it's like everyone is defense and I'm not defense? And so there's all these terms being thrown around.
Yeah.
And it's, at the end of the day, funny is funny. Like, my job's not to go into the specifics of those sorts of things. I'll leave that for Jared. Like, he knows all the references, but I'm there just to like get the vibe and, and sometimes I can play up on that. Last night I headlined the show and there was a few like military references earlier from Bryant Clark. He served, I think he was in the Navy. And, Goundry was an infantry soldier. Yeah, apparently the Navy counts. So like I was able to like call back on some of those things and play dumb and, I'm a civvy. I don't know what that means. But I think whenever you're, actually, no, how do you go when you've had to open for someone and like the audience is there for that person?
Well, it happened in front of 800 people on the weekend at the theatre. I knew it was going to be a very heavily Polynesian audience, and I had a lot of Polynesian material, so I really leaned in on that as well. This was a clean 15 minutes, which if you've ever seen me do comedy before, I do have clean material, it turns out. About bang on 14 minutes and 59.
Shock to everyone.
Seconds of it, but he was great. I did ask a few people that had opened up for him before what people liked, what they didn't. So I asked for advice. But you just go up there and you do the best you can with your material and lean into that is the best way to start, I think. But what about you, Dools?
Yeah, I think as well, knowing that my job is to just get a vibe in the room. And it's not like if I do well, great, but it also doesn't matter if I don't do well. It's just about getting them ready for the main show.
Correct.
And so it can be, and it's the same with when you're emceeing, that can be pretty selfless.
Yes.
If you're good at it, it should be selfless because you're getting up there to get the show ready for all of the other acts who are on the lineup. And so, you got to do different types of things. You got to speak to people. You got to do clean stuff, dirty stuff, a little bit of everything just to see what people are vibing, bring the energy up, prepare the audience. So that was one question that came. I can't remember the person's name.
What color was his hands?
It was black. Yeah.
There you go.
There's some big boys in the Air Force as well. So apparently,
who would win in a fight?
Me. But the Air Force, they don't do anything.
Your Air Force audience that you performed to on the weekend, and my largely Samoan audience.
Samoan audience.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Easily.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say my audience. You're like, my audience.
Yeah. Yours
100%.
is full of MMA fighters, professional wrestlers, and the occasional AFL player.
All right. So another question I got was from Melba, who's a Darwin open micer.
Not the peach Melba.
What's that? Is that that's like a dessert? Yeah, I don't eat peach. What's a peach Melba?
It's peach with a little bit of Melba on it.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Well, she's now doing open mic comedy. So she had a lot of questions. And what's like, how do you survive as a comedian? Like, I said, like, I'm full-time comedian now, blah, 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 blah. Like, how do you actually make money? What's the best way to make money as a comedian?
Get really funny and hope that people pay you for it.
Yeah.
So the question was the best way to make money. I mean, that's kind of it, not to be dismissive. How I started making money in comedy, though, was I started running my own shows, and I tried to run them well. I tried to promote them well, and I sold tickets. And that was a way when I first started. It was just so I could travel, put on a show, and hopefully not lose any money. And then as you get better at it and you're able to afford better acts, you're able to sell more tickets. That's one way. Another way is if you don't need much money, you get paid between $50 to a few $100 to perform and open up for people or do your own shows, that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think, I said similar. I said, you do your own shows. That's a huge part of it. Once you think you're funny enough to be able to, get people on and, you give yourself the MC role so that you're saving a little bit of money there and you're doing that. But also like the professionalism, like it's not that difficult to be a bit more professional than everyone else in our industry. So that was definitely a thing. But then the second question was, how do you know when you're ready, like, to roll the dice and do that? What was she's like, she asked me what was my moment where I thought, I might be able to do this. Do you have a moment?
In terms of running shows?
No, in terms of just like being a comedian where you're like, actually, I can do this, and that kind of puts you on the path.
I don't know. I was getting paid gigs about 3 weeks in, so I thought
you started like a house on fire.
I did, and now it's just kind of smouldering a little bit. Bring
back the rubber chicken.
But you'll just start getting booked. For better people will notice you. They'll say, you're doing good. I run this show. Come do that. And then people on that show will see that you're good and they'll book you. They'll recommend you for other shows. And that it's kind of, I don't know that I ever knew it. That's just kind of what started happening. You just start getting booked for better shows, and they lead to, if you do well on those, they lead to other better shows, and Yeah, I think it's a pretty natural progression where the crowd, if they're laughing, you'll keep getting booked. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, it probably happened about 6 weeks into comedy. So someone who just mentioned a few minutes ago, Gavin Semple, messaged me out of the blue. He'd probably only seen me perform once or twice. I was still very new, obviously starting. And he said, hey, do you want to come and open for me at a show in Warrnambool? So myself, him, and another guy who doesn't do comedy anymore, we drove down there and I did really well. I was like, someone who's doing this a bit more, who's a bit more experienced, asked me, I did well, and then I got paid at the end of it. I was like, I could do this. And that was kind of where it all happened.
There you go.
Good questions.
Components of a classic peach Melba.
Okay.
10 points if you can guess the first.
Peach.
Nailed it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then it's the
sugar?
There's raspberry sauce, vanilla ice cream, and then a series of optional garnishes.
What are the optional garnishes? Like parsley,
flaked
coriander,
almonds. A sprinkle of whipped cream. It's just peach and ice cream.
That sounds disgusting.
I don't know why they gave
Apart from the ice cream bit, it sounds disgusting.
You don't like peaches?
Nah.
Wow. You learned
I like the song by the Presidents of the United States of America.
Millions of peaches.
Great video clip. There's like ninjas.
I had that CD album.
Yeah.
Presidents of the United States of America.
Yeah, good album. Lump.
Mark 5 was on the next one. That was on 2. I had that as well.
Had Kitty on it.
Kitty was good. Shout out to the Presidents of the United States. There's a band people don't talk about enough.
So apparently the singer now does kids music.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it just plays guitar and does kids music. Loves it. I saw an interview. He gets right into it. I remember when they came out, around that first album. I remember seeing it on the news. I was a kid, saw it on the news. They played at High Point Shopping Centre.
Hell yeah!
And 15,000 people came to watch, and just there was nowhere to walk in the shopping centre.
At Knife Point as well. I remember the little spot where they used to have big acts come through.
Did you ever see a big act play there?
I feel like I must have, but I might have been too little to remember.
In year 10, we saw Mandy Moore. We all thought, hey, all we got to do is meet her and we're a chance.
Yeah. How did that go?
Yeah, we didn't meet her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We all brought new backpacks because we thought, if we have a cool backpack, she might be like, hey, he's got a cool Quicksilver backpack.
Give you a chance for more.
Yeah. But it was Mandy less.
Yeah. Anyway. Please don't turn off the episode. Should we talk some sports, Dools?
Yeah.
We're in this weird part of the year where things are just about to explode. We're past the All-Star break. Footy and rugby are going to kick off soon. The Winter Olympics are done. F1's kicking off. We're getting into World Cup season. It is all happening. WrestleMania is coming up. I'm going to kick things off, though, with a bit of Matildas news. Fowler and Kerr are back. Both of them played on the weekend, and they will star for the Matildas during next month's Asia Cup in Australia. You excited for Fowler and Kerr coming back for the Asia Cup?
Absolutely. Mary Fowler is an absolute jet.
It's good to hear she's back.
She is like the Backstreet Boys. All right. So that's... Yeah, you thought I was going to say Backstreet's back, That's she's great. She's great. She has the opportunity, the chance, the ability, and the potential to be an absolute GOAT and be better than Kerr.
Ooh, bigger and better than Kerr, you reckon?
Yeah, different positions, different players, but Mary Fowler's an absolute Rolls Royce.
She's a jet. The Asian Cup. Can anyone touch the Matildas in Asia?
Probably Japan.
Are they good?
Yeah, I think. I don't know, to be honest. Korea.
Yeah.
South Korea. Not North.
Not North.
South Korea. I mean, China. Surely China are good.
They've got enough people.
I don't know how many females there are in China, but we'll say 500 million. I mean, some of them,
9 of them.
Some of them are going to be old. All right, so you trim the edges there, and so the 300 million to choose from. So surely they'd have a good team.
Why is Thailand good at soccer?
Great at Muay Thai.
That's what I thought. There's a lot of kicking involved.
Yep.
You'd think it's that skill would
inherent.
transcend. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
Tell you, disappointing this week. No more golds for Australia at the Winter Olympics.
Oh, my God. Last week we came in here on a riding high on a yeti of gold, and I don't know what that sentence means either. But I thought we were just going to win the whole thing, but we didn't win a single gold the next week. We didn't win a bobsled gold. We didn't win one in the shooting thing. How much of the Winter Olympics were they watching up in Darwin?
Not much.
I can't imagine they were.
They're like, what is that? Is that snow? They thought it was AI. Did you see the one where the dog got on the field?
Yes, I saw the dog
cool.
on the field.
See the controversy in the bobsled. The Israeli team were cheating.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, that's unusual.
That's a bit crazy. How are they cheating?
They changed their lineup and apparently it went against the rules. And they got sprung. There you go. There are some consequences.
Do you think they were doing the same thing that John Candy did in Cool Runnings? Remember how John Candy was banned from bobsledding?
I mean, I'm glad you said Cool Runnings.
He waited the front.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say John Candy from Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
When he's doing a bit of polka music,
Yeah, could have been.
So, maybe I don't know if they were doing polka. But I tell you what, you know who is doing some great stuff?
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
Our boy, Goat.
Goat.
Gout. 10 seconds flat at 100-meter race in
When was
Brisbane.
the last time an Aussie ran faster than 10 seconds? It's a record for someone under 21 in Australia, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I think did
Shervo overdo it?
I mean, you'd think so. He had an advantage.
No, he didn't. He had a win.
3 legs. That extra leg surely is help. I think was it Patrick Johnson broke 10.
Wasn't he on the gear?
No, I think that was Dean Capobianco.
Oh, was he on there? Patrick Johnson ran a 9.97.
9.7? Oh, I was close.
That's the fastest.
That's nearly Bradman.
That's it. It's close to 9.94. I think Bradman was one of the most overrated sportsmen of our lifetime. Not our lifetime, of anyone's lifetime.
How old are you?
I was at I'm pretty old. I was at the G today. I saw the Donald Bradman statue, and
Nice.
I was just like, this guy gets a statue for what?
Underway. What were you
For
doing
going
at
out
the
for a
G?
duck?
Just hanging out.
Just doing some work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let me tee you up for this one because this is your world. F1 testing has concluded.
Yes.
Next up, race number one.
Pumped.
In Melbourne.
Pumped for the F1 in Melbourne. Cannot wait. Did you catch up with any of the news out of F1 testing?
No, but I heard that Lando got dumped by his missus.
Really? It's imagine, I'll tell you what that's like. Lando getting dumped by his missus is as if you or I were to shave our beard. Basically the same thing. That's what that is. No, the F1...
Terrible and shocking for people.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a cover-up. The F1, they've changed all the regulations in the F1 cars, and they're basically driving around playing a video game. They're changing buttons. No one's happy. Max Verstappen's like, I might just leave. I don't even want to race these things. Fernando Alonso is like, this sucks. Oscar Piastri, always polite. Lando hasn't spoken because he's got a broken heart, apparently. So that's very tough. But yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. One of the more interesting races in Melbourne in a long, long time because of these changes. It's all up in the air. We're hearing some cars are 4 seconds behind, which is a big gap. Some cars are doing well, some aren't. Who knows what's going to happen? But it's going to be very interesting. I don't know if it'll be an exciting race, but it's going to be a very interesting race in just a few weeks in Melbourne. You going to watch the race? You don't really watch F1. Would you watch this one?
When is it?
March the 8th.
Nope.
Is the race.
Nope.
No?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Are you going? Are you going to watch it?
Nah, I'll watch it.
Are you watching it from the Sporting Globe?
No, I'll be watching qualifying from the Sporting Globe. I'll watch the race from home, and then it's Saints Collingwood March 8th, opening round.
There you go.
It's all happening, baby.
That's an opening round is not round one.
It is not. It's round 0.
Oh, the AFL's just gone to AFL.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's such an AFL thing.
Oh, still on motor racing, Dools. Phillip Island has hosted its last MotoGP after 30 years with the event. The event, if you can believe this, it's heading to Adelaide.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on Victoria losing another sporting event? I don't know why I said another, but Adelaide are just collecting them. They've got the Live, they've got the Gather Round. They're getting more and more. They're making plays at the F1. Do you think Adelaide is just using sport to try and make itself interesting?
Yeah, I think what they should do is make it a street race during Adelaide Fringe Festival.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But people are still walking around the streets. That would be wild. Imagine that. I'd like. Yeah, it's. I mean, Melbourne stole the F1 all those years ago, and people in Adelaide are still sad about that and angry about that. And it was so like. Get over it. I'm curious to see, what do you reckon could replace it or is going to replace it on Phillip Island?
I think they're going to, because they've still got the track, they've got the infrastructure. They're just going to go out with a garbage bag or something, grab about 25 penguins and just train them to run around the track each and every year.
I'd like to see bring back the Mr. Whippy race.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
All the Whippy vans going around there, they're playing their music, at different points. Instead of a pit stop, they got to stop and give out an ice cream.
I like that.
That would be good.
When was the last time you hit up a Mr. Whippy van? You don't see them like you used to.
No, I heard one the other day.
Did you?
I ran outside, but it was on the street behind us.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which would have been awesome. They were the best.
Still are when I lived in Williamstown, there was one by the beach there that I'd often, grab a little soft surf and go for a walk along. Are
you getting it dipped?
No, see, because of my I don't want to talk about private issues on
you
the
got
pod.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
My IBS and lactose intolerance. I had to get the mixed gelati, the dairy-free one, which was delicious. But that was my go-to. I don't mind a Mr. Whippy. You know when they're selling hot dogs? Yeah. That really gets me excited. Oh, that gets me so up and about.
That would really test your guts out.
What's your go-to? Double dip?
Yeah, get it dipped in the chalk and then maybe in
nuts.
Yeah, the nuts. Yeah,
these nuts.
Yep. Gotta love these nuts. Australia has failed to progress through the group stage in the T20 Cricket World Cup for the first time. What's happening here?
Oh, I think they didn't score enough runs against their opposition.
Probably.
T20 Cricket World Cup, how, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no idea, 10 to yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you know that the T20 Cricket World Cup was happening?
I tell you, I knew it was happening when I read this off the run sheet about 30 seconds ago.
How often is the T20? It feels like there's one every year.
Who gives a shit about T20?
Nobody cares about T20.
It's like that.
Apparently Australia don't.
Yeah, I did see something where it's like that should be something where it happens, but it's just at like the big bash league sort of level, but it's not at international level because it's kind of like a Mickey Mouse thing. Let players play it to earn a bit of money, do those sorts of leagues, but then when it's like, all right, it's time for the real thing, test matches and one days.
Exactly. I like the way you think. It's biannual as well.
Does that mean twice a year or every 2 years?
I meant every 2 years. I don't know if biannual is the correct term. Let us know in the comments.
Neither do I.
Biannual? That sounds about right.
Sounds like a sexual preference.
AFL pre-season gets underway this week. You've already shed on the AFL in this pod. Will you watch the Tigers this week? Will you watch a little pre-season? How do you feel about pre-season footy? As
what I like about pre-season footy is that they take it out of the main stadiums.
Yes.
I think that's good. Bring it back to the people.
Saints are in Ballarat this week.
Yep. I think, I don't know where Richmond, I think Richmond might be playing out there too.
Yep.
I think that's good. I love that. I think the AFL, it's too centralised. They're all playing at the same couple of stadiums. Bring back the suburban grounds. There's a lot of grounds that are up to scratch,
Yep.
That's great for the people. It's great for the local game. I'm probably not going to watch a huge amount of footy this year because I refuse to pay for KO.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a rort. and it's a stitch up. The AFL got bent over a little bit there, and who gets impacted?
Us.
The fans.
These guys.
Yeah, and they upped their prices again,
Did they?
Yeah. So it's up the price an extra $5.
How much is it?
It's like $45 a month or something.
Jesus, that's a lot. For some NBA games, and how do you get the footy though? The footy.
Okay. What do you think about this? Adam Scott finished 4th in the Genesis Invitational this morning. I'm assuming that is a Bible reading invitational.
So
the Book of Genesis, or it's the band that had Phil Collins that he started in.
No, it is a video game tournament using the Sega Genesis, unfortunately.
Sega.
So you're wrong. No, Adam Scott, of course, the famous actor from Step Brothers and Party Down. Aussie Adam Scott, he's 45 years old. He's played over 1,000 PGA Tour events. Just sitting around in the 70s in the world rankings, just happy as Larry, and then came storming home with a chance to win this Genesis Invitational with a couple of good scores this morning. So it's maybe Adam Scott has a bit of a comeback. He made a bit of a comeback last year, but maybe he locks it down. Love to see a bit of golf back on the Budgy Smugglers. We've missed talking about Steph Kyriakou and the Lees, Min
and Max.
All of them. All of the Woolies.
Min, Med, and Max.
Jew, Woo.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, sorry. No, you thinking I was talking about
else then. Yeah, the bobsledders.
The bobsled again. But we have some breaking news, Dools.
Yes, it just...
Richmond player Mile Coletti Lefau. I should know this. He's the only Polynesian player in the AFL at the moment. He's been done for drink driving, double the limit, Dools. When did this just
happened
drop?
today, this afternoon. Coletti Lefau... yeah, that's so. The uproar, like I said, I was like, "Wow, this is."
Are they still sponsored by TAC?
I don't know if they are. I don't think so. I don't know who sponsors Richmond. Is it Jeep or something? I don't know.
He wasn't driving a Jeep, was he?
Well, you hope not. Overrated cars. Anyway, please sponsor us. Done for drink driving, double the limit. What do you think his punishment is going to be? It's been announced, but what do you think it is?
His punishment from the club.
From the club. He's losing his license. Like I think that's automatic, and a few things like that. But
I believe they're gonna make him play with the same alcohol limit in his body, so that he can tell how it impacts him when he's going full speed. They're going to make him play over the limit.
And there would definitely be some casualties on field. Can you imagine a big, powerful Samoan who's off his rocker
He'd probably kick
and
10.
He plays angry anyway?
Kick 10, I'm telling you.
Jeez. He's getting a 2-game suspension, one of which is one of these preseason games, and round 1.
Yep.
And he has to do some counselling.
That's fun, isn't it? Yeah. You think that might be a bit too much?
So I had a look on a couple of AFL forums, and people are losing their minds, saying that it's not enough.
Oh, what? Calm down. Relax. Sponsored by GWM, which make the Haval. That's a real downgrade.
Yeah.
Real downgrade for you guys.
The Haval.
NIB, Swinburne University of Technology, KFC. All right, here we go. Here's the sponsors. What's his name again?
Makelty Lefau.
Makelty Lefau, Richmond. So these are the Richmond sponsors that are doing great out of, what's his name again?
Makelty Lefau.
Makelty Lefau. These are the Richmond
or do you reckon
sponsors
it's Lefau?
That this fits into perfectly. So number 1, KFC.
Mm-hmm.
You need a zinger box after you've had a few. So I think that fits in
Maybe that's where he was driving.
The second one is national storage, because that's where he's going to have to park his car for the next 6 to 9 months. Gold partners, Jim Beam. They get you there.
Yeah.
They get you there.
They got him there.
And then finally, I think the last one is probably Gatorade, because you would have had to smash a couple of those the next morning.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the Richmond sponsors that have done well out of my Polynesian mate who's been done for drink driving.
What's your Gatorade colour for like a hangover?
So I'm...
Or Powerade, or, or the
Wallaby
Maximus.
Gold. Wallaby Gold Powerade.
What's that?
Wallaby
flavour?
Yeah, it's made from real wallaby. No, I think
Wallaby
it's like an orange.
Oh, yep.
It's kind of like orange.
Well, okay.
I
like a red.
Yeah, you like that?
The red. Yeah, a red whatever brand.
Yeah.
Is good.
I'm trying to find this. I don't even know. I don't think it's mango. There you go.
There you go. Wallaby.
There you go. It's peach Melba flavoured. All right, in depth, because I want to hear your take on this, because all the stories are coming out now that the footy's kicking off. We love this. What are your thoughts on Collingwood hitting up their members to leave the Collingwood Magpies as the benefactor in their wills and sending them out a how-to instruction guide in the last week?
I mean, part of me is like, well, look, who cares? That's a thing
Really?
that they... So, Victoria Park has one of the highest amounts. I know it used to be the highest place where people would scatter their ashes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All the Collingwood fans would go there and do that because that was their thing. I know that Collingwood do get a lot of money from people who have left it. I mean, it's a bit bad taste. I think, they're also one of the richest clubs in the country in any sporting code. And the AFL is, the AFL is not for profit. I mean, they get billions of money in their TV rights. The AFL distributes it. They don't need more. If it was North Melbourne, you'd be like, all right. Or St Kilda, you'd be like, okay. Gee. I mean, St Kilda and North Melbourne probably not going to get that much money from their fans.
I don't think so.
Their half a dozen fans probably don't have that much money.
I don't.
No. So I think bad taste, but I kind of understand it. It's very Collingwood. It's very AFL to be like, yeah, we need more money from you guys because even though we're not for profit.
I thought you would tee off on them. I think it's in terrible taste. I would understand if someone called up and said, I want to leave all my money to the Collingwood Football Club, and then they give them instructions on how to do it. But to mail out every single member and go, hey, fill out this form so we can take all your money when you die, particularly with an elderly fan base as well. They got a lot of older members and fans and whatnot. I thought it was shocking, and I think they should get suspended for more games than my Samoan mate for drink driving. That's my take.
Yep. I can say that. Yep. All right, here we go. Your mate.
This is bad.
Michael Dickinson. After the Super Bowl win, quoted, and he starred as well. He starred so much that he barely got a mention in the episode last week. I love my family. I love my friends. I love Australia. He started so well. Can't wait to get home, get some chips with chicken salt.
Hell yes.
Craving that. And a palmy.
Oh, we've lost another one, Dools.
Just when he was doing so well in that quote. He was doing so well.
So close to the finish line and slipped on a banana peel, a palmy peel, if you will. Oh, I just thought, here we go. Here's someone that the Budgy Smugglers can get behind. And Michael Dickinson wins a Super Bowl. He's a kicker. Kicker is the easiest way to make millions of dollars in the entire world. You do 3 things a game, 14 times a year, up to 20 maybe if you're in the Super Bowl. He's the highest paid kicker ever, and he's come out and he's called it a palming.
I have no notes. I agree.
All right, Dools.
I agree.
All right.
Disgrace.
I want to get into this. We do this every single year on the Budgy Smugglers. It's time for Dools in-depth NRL preview. It's kicking off next week, Dools. Give us all, I'll tell you what, Your preview, if you can name me 10 rugby league teams, that could be the preview.
Okay, 10 rugby league teams. Melbourne Storm.
Nailed it.
Penrith Panthers.
Yep.
Panthers. How many teams are there in there? Are there 10 teams?
Yeah, there's more than 10.
Oof.
It's like 16 or 20.
The Parramatta Eels.
Nailed it.
Brisbane Broncos.
You're on fire.
The Sydney Roosters.
Halfway there.
Okay. Canberra Raiders.
Yep.
The Balmain Tigers.
I'm going to have to look that one up. Sorry. I don't know if that's a real one.
Manly Sea Eagles.
Yep. 7.
Yep.
It's not the Balmain Tigers, but...
St. George Dragons.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I thought it was a bank.
Surely I feel like there's got to be more teams.
Oh, no, I'll tell you what. I'll give you Balmain Tigers. They're
Okay.
West Tigers. It's like if you said the Footscray or North Melbourne Kangaroos. I would have paid that, sorry.
There's got to be more teams in Queensland because I think I've only named the Broncos. There's a team that are called the Cowboys.
Ooh.
Townsville Cowboys. Cairns Cowboys.
Close. Oh, it's in this. I really need a proper answer on this one. It's
The Tropical North Cowboys.
so close.
Oh, Tropical North.
No tropical.
The North Cowboys. North Queensland Cowboys.
Bang. There you go. That's it. For this year's Budgy Smugglers NRL
Was that 10
season
teams?
preview,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Who did I miss out on?
Oh, I'm not looking at all of them, but you must have missed a couple. I can't think. The Panthers? Did you say them?
I said the Panthers.
Did you say?
Oh, okay. I've got the
Bulldogs.
Okay. I missed the Bulldogs. I missed the Sharks.
Yeah.
I missed the. Who the fuck are the Dolphins? Are they new? The Dolphins?
Miami.
Yeah.
No, I've heard of the Dolphins before.
Dolphins. Okay. The Gold Coast Titans. Never heard of them.
The Titans.
Newcastle Knights. I've heard of them. The Rabbitohs. I've heard of them. I used to.
That's Russell Crowe's.
Yeah.
Owns that team.
I used to work like right there. And the Warriors. They're the Kiwi team.
Yeah,
the
New Zealand
Are they
Warriors.
just
Sure
New
got that
Zealand?
one. Yep.
They're not like Auckland or something like that. Dunedin Warriors.
That's the one.
Or just all of New Zealand. Okay.
Cool.
There you go.
All right. I want to get into Get Around Us. It's your turn to pitch this week.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. This week, Dools on Get Around Us, the segment where one of us has to blind pitch a brand. They're not aware of which one. This week, Dools wants to get around us. Red Rooster.
Oh, okay. Red Rooster, the iconic brand, getting around another iconic brand, the Budgy Smugglers podcast. We love a ripper. We love a rooster roll. We love a quarter chicken and chips. And you know what else people love to do? Eat their Red Rooster whilst listening to their favourite podcast, the Budgy Smugglers. We've got listeners all around the country, all around the world, and one thing that unites everyone the world over is that they love chicken, and Red Rooster are the absolute icons of chicken. But you know what else they're the bigger icons of? Their hot chippies. Their hot chippies are absolute god tier. Red Rooster are the absolute lords of the hot chippies, and the absolute lords of sport, banter, and ridiculousness are the Budgy Smugglers, Jeremy Dooley, Stephen Bradshaw, Red Rooster. It is a match made in heaven. It is a menage a trois of good taste, of barbecue seasoning, and of I always get a vanilla Coke. I don't know what you get, but that's what I get. And Red Rooster, the Budgy Smugglers, it's meant to be.
That was good.
Hey guys, I'm passionate.
You're very passionate. Do you think they have a Red Rooster in Myanmar?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's where our listener is. The Myanmar Red Rooster.
Oh, very good.
Get around us, Red Rooster.
Get around us, Red Rooster. I've spent so much money on Red Rooster in my lifetime that this would just they could throw tens of thousands of dollars off us and they'd still be breaking even. And I was spending many more. That is my go-to. Remember Tom Stanamaros? Because we used to gig together and travel
the artist
around.
formerly known, he's now going as Tom Stanny.
Yeah, he told me that. What a loser. he would always get angry at me because we'd go somewhere and he'd want McDonald's and I'd want Red Rooster, and we'd have to do 2 different drive-thrus if we were coming through a gig. But that's how much I love it.
Yep.
What I also love is Off-Field Antics, a segment where we talk about stuff that it's tangentially related to sport, and we have a ripper this week. I don't know if you saw this, Dools.
I did. It was great.
Channel 9's Danica Mason is shit-faced on air during the Winter Olympics coverage. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. This is a direct quote from the wonderful Danica Mason. The price of coffee over here is actually fine. It's actually the price of coffee in the US we have to get used to. I'm not sure about the iguanas. Where are we going with this one? What a statement. What an absolute statement. One of the funniest things. And that happens, right? You can't get angry at her. She's out there. She's having maybe a little cheeky Irish coffee, hot coffee, or Irish cocoa.
Oh, did they have an Italian version of that? An Italian coffee. That's just called coffee.
Espresso. I think they called it coffee. But yeah, maybe a little coffee liqueur or something like that. So I'd love to see. I think there's, nothing more Aussie than someone being drunk on the news. Good stuff.
Yep.
You got a top 5, Dools?
I do have a top 5.
Is it to do with famous people you've seen in real life?
No, it's not.
Damn it.
I know. Sorry to disappoint people, because I had thought
It's not for the 3 people.
I have thought of someone who I'd forgotten to mention as
who was
well.
that?
Pharrell Williams.
Oh, you saw Pharrell Williams?
Mate, I hung out with Pharrell.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is this in LA?
Yeah. At a party.
Super cool.
Great dude. Hello, Pharrell and the other members of NERD, if you're watching. Obviously,
One other guy,
huge
isn't it?
fans
The
of
big
the Budgy
smugglers, are they, the Pharrell?
Huge smugglers. No, my top 5 is top 5 best chicken-based meals. There's a lot of different ways you can have your chicken.
Oh, man, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking. Oh, yeah.
A lot
This
of
is
good
a
ways.
Good top 5 for a sports podcast, Dools. It's been very... This was the episode to jump on, Red Rooster, because we're just talking chicken, baby.
Yeah, I know. This is... Yeah, got to get around us.
Lay it on me.
All right. Coming in at number 5, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, chicken nuggets. Yeah, good. Like, you get a good dipping sauce. I like it like a sweet and sour dipping sauce, or like a sweet chili dipping sauce. Have you ever had? I know someone who gets tomato sauce with it. I feel that's a bit weird.
Not for me, but I understand it. I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm not going to, put someone down. What's the best chicken nugget you've ever had?
Wow, the best chicken nugget.
I'll give you mine while you think. It's Ollie's Chicken in Melton on the corner of High Street. If you're from Melton, you know. Ollie's Chicken. I think there's a few. Oh, my goodness. They make the best chicken nuggets in the world. I'm so hungry after this episode.
There was a butcher in Airport West, a suburb of Melbourne, and they used to do
it's just
chicken.
west of the airport.
It is, yeah. It's quite creatively named.
Yeah.
And they would do a chicken nugget, but it had cheese in it.
Yeah,
cheesy chicken nuggets.
I love that.
Oh,
there's
love
4
that.
more chickens to go.
Exactly. Coming in at number 4, the old tradies handbag, the barbecued chicken from the supermarket.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. You get multiple meals. You get a few rolls. You get some mayo.
That's what I like about it.
You don't need anything else. No. That's set. You got meals for days there. We love that. Especially
or one
meal.
One huge
meal. Or you go like late in the day and you get it for half price.
Yep.
If you go at the end of the day and there's still somewhere.
The trick where you can go if
they're not there.
But they've started stomping that out because people were catching on.
Oof.
It's another way to screw over everyday Australians. Thanks, Coles.
Yep. Coming in at number 3, buffalo wings.
Okay. Yep. Buffalo wings.
Like some hot wings.
Yep.
That sort of vibe, with I like a buffalo wing with some blue cheese dipping sauce.
Let's
Get
go.
into me. Coming in, what was that, number 3? Coming in at number 2, chicken tendies.
Okay.
The old chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Chuck a couple of those in a Red Rooster ripper roll. You've got me.
You get the good sauce in there.
Yep.
You get a Red Rooster ripper roll or a chicken roll. You open it up, put some chippies in there. There's a hot
I
tip
do that
for you.
every single time.
Yeah,
every
it's the
single
best.
time.
That's good. And coming in at number 1, the ultimate way to consume chicken, the chicken parma.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's it. The chicken parma. Now, it's got to have not one of these ones that doesn't have ham. It's got to have ham.
No, I feel you.
Ham or, I've had some, though it's prosciutto.
Yeah, that's a bit too fancy for me.
It was very fancy,
I've
but
had
it
it
was
before.
tremendous.
I like it. I like it.
And
Mexican
you can get
Parma?
your different
Mexican
variations.
Parma,
yeah, you get a Mexican, it's got a little hat on it, all that sort of stuff.
I am gonna put a flag down on that play. How is just fried chicken not on there?
I mean, fried chicken absolutely is on there. That kind of comes under chicken tenders for me.
Yeah, I get what you say. It's your list. I'm not. I can't have a go at you. But fried chicken, I could see that minimum second with the bone in.
Bone. You like the bone in. See, I prefer the tendy.
I get that. I get that. All right.
That's my top 5 best ways to eat chicken.
Top 5 best ways to eat chicken. Oh, I feel like that's going to get a lot of feedback on the socials as well. All right, here is...
have you ever had chicken and waffles?
Yes.
That's an honorary mention.
That's fried chicken.
Yeah.
You get fried chicken and waffles. I love fried chicken and waffles.
You get
bacon, a bit of maple syrup.
Yeah, you got to get, the process though is you get the chicken, chop it, get a bit of waffle, chop it, a little bit of bacon, dunk it in the maple syrup. You've got... Tell you what, it is like a festival's happening in your mouth.
It's the best. It's best.
Okay, what do we got for us?
So many chickens, so little time. Aussie Athlete Power Rankings, bit of a shake-up this week. We'll see how we go. Coming in at number 10, he's back, Dools. After a long layoff, he hasn't been seen in months, but we are gearing up to the biggest race of the year. It's Oscar Piastri. Is back, just sneaking in very slowly into the top 10. He's been in the news. Everyone's gearing up.
He's done nothing, but he's in the news.
But it hasn't been a big week in sport. So he's weaseled his way in at number 9. Put up another 17 points today, if you don't mind. Just coming off the bench, dominating for the Atlanta Hawks. Jock Landale.
The big strap.
He's killing it. At number 8, I have not Michael Dixon. It was Michael Dixon. It's just a blank space now. After he said Palmy instead of Palmer, I had to kick him off the list. So just first time ever in the top 10. No one, or just not Michael Dixon. Really puts the dick in Dixon, this guy. Number 7, you know him from such classics as Step Brothers and Party Down. It's Adam Scott.
Will Ferrell. Oh, Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. In the golf, had a cracking couple of rounds the last couple of days. And number 6, she's a current GOAT. Dools thinks she might not be the GOAT for much longer. It is for the Matildas coming up, getting ready. She kicked a goal for Chelsea on the weekend. Sam Kerr in 6th. In 5th, 4th, and 3rd, we have a trio who may never be seen or heard of again in the top 10. I'm talking, of course, of Josie Baff, Cooper Woods, and Jakara Anthony, all gold medalists. You couldn't see the camera cut away, Smugglers. If you did, all you would have seen was a very confused look on Dooley's face when he was thinking, who the hell are those 3 people? Josie Baff, Cooper Woods, and Jakara Anthony. We're talking women's Dools moguls, snowboard cross, and men's moguls. Our 3 Olympic gold medalists.
There you go.
They didn't need snow melted to swim around in. No, they wanted it hard and they lit on top, as you should.
Yeah, you're not going to see the swimmers, that's for sure.
No, not once. Coming in at number 2, he's the GOAT so nice, they named him twice. It's Goat for running 10 seconds flat in the last week. That's fast, Dools. That's very
quick.
And finishing off where we started with someone who has not done anything, but he is the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Few people stiff, but I've put Alexander the Great Volkanovski back on top.
Yep, okay.
He's our in hindsight, I'm feeling a little bit bad for our gold medalists, but they were on top last week, and I think if anyone saw your reaction when I read their names out, you would realise why I've had to go back with Volk back at the top.
Like, who are you talking about?
That's the power rankings for this week, Dools. What do you got on for the rest of the week?
I got a few gigs happening. So I got tomorrow off, much needed.
Well deserved.
Wednesday and Thursday night, I'm playing at the Gershwin Room at the SB Hotel in St Kilda with Jared Goundry. And then Friday, we are in Geelong playing at the Nash Hotel.
Oh, I'm there. Are you on that one?
It's me and Goundry show on Friday.
On Friday? Oh,
Friday.
I'm there on Thursday.
You're there on Thursday.
See if you can see both.
Yeah, come and see both.
No, see both. See
both.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. It'll be great. Yeah, where are you this week?
Thursday, I'm also at the Nash.
There you go.
Well, I'm staying it because I've got the Nash on Thursday, and then on Saturday night, I also got a gig on Tuesday. I can't remember which one.
Oh, yeah, you do have that gig on Saturday night.
And then Saturday night, I'll be at Ocean Grove. I'll be in the Ocean of Groves with our good friend, former Budgy Smugglers guest, Tyson Popplestone, and the wonderful Bron Lewis. So I'm very excited for that one. Have you done that gig in the yoga studio?
No, I said I couldn't do it.
And so he called me, which is good. So I'm just going to stay in Geelong for the weekend.
Yeah,
so
come on Friday.
I might come say g'day.
Yeah.
If I can even, I'll be squeezed up the
you
back.
You will be squeezed right at the back. Yeah.
To get a seat. But I've got nothing else going on.
It's a hot show. It is a hot show.
I'm excited to see it, actually.
There might be tickets left on Wednesday or Thursday. One of the SB shows, I think Wednesday, there's some tickets left. But the other shows are pretty chockers, but we'll squeeze in.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Come on down. My Melbourne International Comedy Festival show, The Big Swing, is on sale. Tickets are moving very nicely. So if you're around and want to get amongst it, grab a ticket. If we can sell all of it out by next episode, I'll donate my whole marketing budget.
Get around it, Smugglers. If you haven't got your ticket, you know you're going to go. Get it now.
Get it now.
Money, literally every cent you spend on a ticket, that's going to go straight to charity, basically,
Yeah,
based
it is.
on
It's
this deal. So, to the Starlight Foundation.
To the Starlight Foundation. My whole marketing budget is going there. So get around it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a great show. And I'm excited for you to do a gig with Bron Lewis. Is, I think, at the moment, the best in the country.
Yeah,
in a rich vein of form.
Cannot wait for that one at the Grove.
Yep.
That's it, Smugglers.
Good stuff. All right, legends, thank you so much. As always, leave a comment. Tell us what you think, and we might read it out. We love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.